Next level living is all about a process that takes the believer, that person that says, I sense it, I feel it, but what do I do? I don't know what it means, but I sense that God's calling me to something different, number one. Number two, I am sensing that there's more to this world than what I can see with my physical eyes. There is another level. There is a next level. It's a spiritual level. They don't know what that means yet. All they know is that God's called them to it, and they're ready to take that step. 2 years ago, this was my Bible study that I teach in our Bible college here. I began to see people walk through this process and walk out of it completely different than when they came in. I have literally seen people at the end of the year of walking through this process, they do not even look like the same person. Their countenance has changed. All their friends are coming to them saying, you are not the same person you were a year ago. Testimony after testimony. And God had showed me about a year ago, this is my word for people that are sensing the hour that we are in. Tell them these things. Tell them I have a plan that takes them from a life of faith to a life of adventure and a mission. There's a lot of books out right now about purpose. What's different about this book is that it's not just about everybody's purpose. It's not just about all of our purpose. What this book does, it says, no, God has a purpose for the church. He absolutely does. We're supposed to have a role. But more important than that, God has a specific reason that you were created. You weren't created to be the hand, the foot, the eye, and everything else. You were created to carry out a specific function, to play your role. What this book does is it walks a person through a process that helps them identify, this is my role. I know my role. I know where I need to fall in. Let me say this. Whether a person's 16 or 60, the best is yet to come. Whether a person is 16 or 60, God has a plan, God has a mission, God has a purpose for their life. Still, I believe that with all my heart. And I believe that Scripture tells us if we will draw near to Him, He will draw near to us. It also says that He will confide in those that draw near to Him. And so as people begin to draw near to Him, He begins to show them things about themselves, about their past, about their future that they never saw before.